And this is super interesting because what I'm hearing is that the binging behavior is one thing, the consequences are another thing, and then the reason behind the behavior is another thing as well. And I guess for me, I don't consider my binge watching of TV shows to be a really unhealthy thing because I don't let it impact anything else I do. But if I think about binging as a word and with the other types of binging, to me it brings forth this picture of trying to fill a hole.
But which hole are we filling and what are we filling it with? For example, if I have a hole of loneliness and now I try to fill it with TV, I'm not really going to successfully fill the loneliness with sitting by myself on the couch watching TV, binge watch. Because when I have the feeling of being lonely, then I can make contact. I can reach out to friends even when they're in a different time zone, different continent, different countries, or maybe here close by. So it is, I think, a healthy idea to think, okay, so what's my need and how can I fill that need or fulfill this need instead of filling it with something that doesn't belong there and that substitute at the end is not fulfilling at all. I know a lady, when she feels upset, she goes shopping. Now, this is very expensive for her. And her daughter learned to do the same. Well, mommy was a great teacher. So mommy nowadays is more concerned that the daughter is not frustrated, but rather happy. So she's not going to spend so much money while shopping on her credit card. You see, so now when the mother comes home after the shopping and then she complains, yeah, well, now I have so, and you know, all these bags, and what a luxury problem to have. Nevertheless, she perceives it as a very bad thing because now she has to clean up the closet. She has to put everything into new arrangements. She needs to get rid of the old clothing that she had, or the old pots, the old glasses, the old decoration, whatever it is. So she is still deprived of the lack of fulfillment in a specific area of her life, and she tried to binge shop. So she's actually defeating the purpose on several levels, because afterwards comes the guilt, the shame. I shouldn't have spent all this money. I know the neighbor, they just lost their job. They don't know where to work, and I'm going out shopping, spending all this money, and then they feel guilty. Now, because they feel guilty, now comes another binge in. So maybe then the lady starts binge social media, binge movie streaming, binge phone calls, binge texting, binge bitching. Yeah. By the way, I know a few of those, the binge bitchers.